Hey, so if you could label 2015 for me as any one subject, I think I would title it as Dreaming with God. At the beginning of the year, I found myself totally wrapped up in my identity as a mother, and I'd completely forgotten that I am first and foremost a child of God and then a mother. So I have this identity as Whitney, the child of God, but instead I was consumed with being Whitney, the mother. I'd identified my role as only mother. And what happened in that is that I completely stopped dreaming with God. I had completely resigned myself to this life of I'm only supposed to be taking care of my children and my household, and God does not have a big dream for me. And how wrong I was. He revealed to me that I do have a big dream in my heart, and that yearning inside of me for more was natural, and he had put it there. And I bet that some of you can find yourself exactly in that same place right now, that there's a little part of your heart that is screaming, there has to be more than this. So what I want to talk to you today about is that it is totally natural, it's totally of the Lord for you to want to dream with him. He wants you to dream. He's inviting you to dream. So that's the first step, is just recognizing and accepting that it is of the Lord and that he wants you to dream with him. The second step is to actually discover what your dream is. And I'm reading this book right now that's fantastic, and the author is talking about dreaming with God, and the author actually asks this question that I think is so pertinent to help you figure out like what really is inside your heart. And he says, if someone were to give you an unlimited amount of money, like you had all the money in the world, what would you do with it? And at first he says that most of us would be like, well, you would find me on a beach in Jamaica. So that is actually just the stress talking. That's the overwhelm in our lives talking. But after you'd spent that time on the beach in Jamaica, you still had unlimited resources. What would you do with those resources? So I want you to think about that. And whatever comes out of your heart, whatever you would say to that question, is probably a good indication that that is the direction of your big dream. So tomorrow I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about a man in the Bible who had a big dream just like you and I have. But he had to face the same things that we face when we pursue our big dreams, which are things like fear, feeling inadequate, having people who block your dream. We're going to look at that and unpack it and discover what the Lord has in his word for us to help guide us on the paths to our big dreams. If you find this video inspirational, please share it so that other women can hear this message, and make sure to like my official like page, which is facebook.com/official Whitney Meade, so that you won't miss tomorrow's devotional that piggybacks on today. I hope you have a fantastic day dreaming with God. Take the lid off. Be creative. Have a fantastic day.